trying to prevent, you need to keep your body detoxified. That is, keep toxins from getting in from the air we breathe, water we drink, food we eat, and then also balance your immune system, because you are designed with an immune system that can handle any and every insult that might come your way, whether it's an outside source, an infection, a fungus, virus, bacteria, parasite. You've got ingredients in your immune system that are ready to go out there and deal with that. Or if it's, for example, an internal problem like a cancer. Cancer is really nothing to be afraid of. The cancer cell is just a rebellious cell, and why do I say it's nothing to be afraid of? Well, 2,000 times a day, an average healthy person has a cell turn rebellious. It turns cancerous. But we have a T4 killer cell that goes around, recognizes it, and eats it up. So your body's whipping cancer every day. Everybody say, I'm whipping cancer.
I'm whipping cancer.
Now, when do you get a diagnosis of cancer? When your body's not keeping up with some of those changes. And that's what detoxifying the body, balancing the blood and immune system is really all about. So my goal is to give people what they need on a daily basis, and it starts with a good multiple like Vital, but its brother product, the other half of the dynamic duo, is greens. Guess what color it is?
Green.
Why are greens so important? Greens are so important. Basically, there's so many reasons, but I would say the most important reason is they alkalize your body. And an alkaline body is a garden for health. It's a real fortification against disease setting up in your body, and it helps the body get into healing mode to remove sickness and disease. Alkaline, what is that? Well, it's the opposite of acidification. And an acidic body is a setup for disease. And most Americans, the standard American diet, which is 2/3 sugar and fat, is a very acidifying diet. Fats, fried foods, high sugary foods can acidify your body. Stress acidifies your body. Anybody got any stress? Mm-hmm. That can also be acidifying. And most Americans are right on the edge of acidification. Your blood has to stay at a very close window of pH between 7.35, 7.45. If you go outside that, you can't survive. And most people are right on that lower edge, just barely keeping their body alkaline. And by the way, the body uses calcium for that buffer, which it's robbing from the bones, and the bone marrow is where the cells of the immune system are formed. One of the most devastating ways to have it's devastating too, but most assured ways of keeping your body acidic is drinking soda pop, for example. The acidification that you get from one bottle of soda pop, you call it soda around here or pop?
Soda.
Soda, whatever. How many glasses of water do you think you'd have to drink just to balance the acidification from one glass of soda?
10.
3, that's, I would have guessed somewhere between 3 and 10. It's 32. And you know if you're a soda drinker that you're not keeping up with the water there, and the body's using calcium as a buffer. It's acidifying the body. It's a setup for free radical damage, which is causing injury in the body, basically, and all kinds of sickness and diseases, a promoter of cancer, of heart disease, of diabetes. Free radical damage is your enemy when it comes to getting and staying healthy. And so you've got to keep your body alkaline. How do you do it? Everybody say greens.
Greens.
Greens do that, and with your 2 little scoops of greens, you have about 6 to 8 fruit and vegetable servings. Fruits and vegetables alkalize the body. But these are 38 super nutrients, supercharged. The greens are organically grown and harvested for It Works marketing. And I got real excited about this product because the greens I was using formerly, I had to use a great big scoop of. And greens products taste like new mowed lawn smells. I don't know if you've used them before, but you practically have to use a clothespin to get them down. Our product actually tastes good. Now, if you've never used other greens, you go, this tastes good, because you haven't tried other things. But it's orange flavored. You can put it in any kind of juice. In Nashville, they put it in pineapple juice and give it to the kids and call it Shrek juice. And by the way, I was asked before the meeting, and it's a question always comes up, so I'll just say it. What about kids using these products? Well, we have to go by what's on the label. So from an official standpoint, we have to say go by what the label says. Now, I can tell you what I do. I have a 5-year-old, 8, 10, and 12-year-old, and they all use Vital and Greens. My little 5-year-old asks for greens. She takes them right off a spoon. She has since she was 2. She doesn't know any different. She wants her greens, and she'd eat 2 spoonfuls if I give it to her. And she takes it and drinks some water. And that's a fine way to get your greens in, but you can put it in any kind of juice as well. I break a Vital in half for her. One of my kids chews the Vital, one of them sucks on it, and the other 2 swallow the Vital. But that's my choice, in my opinion. I think kids need those nutrients as much as adults. It's tough to get kids to eat right. So Vital and Greens is a great foundation. Another thing Greens does is help the internal environment of the body to support the growth of normal flora. Those are probiotics. Have you ever heard of that? I think they're a greater reason for really you resisting disease or a greater determinant than what you're exposed to. What do I mean by that? Well, we're all exposed to so many things nowadays, and it's not getting better, it's getting worse. But why are only some people getting sick? Well, a lot of it has to do with how good your normal flora or the good bacteria that's supposed to be living in your body is. When you've got plenty of that, you get exposed to stuff, but you don't get infected with it. Greens help support the body's ability to grow these probiotics and, most importantly, make them take hold. So everybody say Vital and Greens.
Vital and Greens.
And we'll get into questions tomorrow.